Good morning, guys. Welcome to Enjoy Your Fishing. First of all, thanks for everybody who's watching the videos and those who subscribed. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like what you see, and hit the notification bell, and you'll get notified of all the videos. Right, I've decided to come to a local lake today. It's a natural lake, and I've decided to fish a peg that hardly anybody fishes because it's such a difficult peg. Hardly anybody catches out from it. It's really awkward to fish. If I show you, I'm gonna have to break down twice, and got a footpath directly behind me with dog walkers and everything. I've got overhanging trees, so obviously you have to be a bit careful. So I thought I'd just come down and show you how I'd tackle a peg like this. As you can see, it's in the corner. There's the main lake light, so we'll just see how we get on. I'll set myself a target of double figures, and I'll either achieve it or I'll fail miserably. But and if I show you my bait tray, right, I've just mixed some Evolved Fishmeal Black and Gold together there. I've got a few worms. I've not got much bait, but I've got a little bit of everything. I've got some dead reds and pinkies there. Got a few live maggots. I've got a few soaked macros that I did last night. I soak them and then they'll just break up. And then I've got a bit of corn. Got a few little squidgets. They're from Evolved as well, that you can just hook. They're really soft. And we'll see how we get on. But it's not a bad place to sit for the day, really, is it? Hey, even if I don't do any good, but we'll try our best to get double figures for you, and we'll see how we get on. I think the best chance I have of that is if I get a few tench and maybe a crucian or two. There are some really big eels in here. I had one 3.5 pound last year, and I know they've come out a bit bigger, but I'm not that fussed about them, to be honest. But we'll give it a go, and I'll chat to you when I've got set up, and because I've not set my rigs up yet or anything. But the one thing, when you're in a peg like this, well, you can see everything I've got is to hand. I ain't got to reach for anything or that, so you just got to make yourself comfy and just make sure everything's to hand, so you're not reaching for everything. Right, guys, I'm back. I've decided to do 4 swims at the moment. Doing one at 2 o'clock and one at 10 o'clock. I've also got 2 swims just plumbing up away from the bank, where it drops off a little bit deeper into about 3.5 foot. Because I sometimes think tench and crucians patrol that line. Right, all I'm doing is I've already fed my 10 o'clock line. All I'm doing is I'm putting a few micros in. Just putting through And all I'm doing is putting a nugget in like that. That's how I'm going to kick off both them swims there and see which. I've over wetted this ground bait. I over wet it when it's in my cup, so I can use the ground bait how I want then. So what we'll do on my two closer swims down the sides is I'm going to fish one with ground bait, just ground bait, and I'll feed the other one loose to see which one is the best, just with loose feed. Don't forget when you pick your markers on your fore bank. And go to the same length of your pole every time. There's no point in picking a marker if you don't. So, to that. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a few micros, a few dead reds, and just look, 6 bits, that's what we're calling it. And I've already picked my markers, what I'm fishing to. What I do is just add a little bit of water into my pole pot. Like that. Then what I'm doing is adding my ground bait to that, so that I know it's really overwhelmed. And that'll go straight. I will just put a few micros in there because I don't think that hurts. And you can fish red maggot over that. As I suspected, it's shallow when you go into that bay there. Right. What we'll do also, just with the live maggots, just half a dozen at a time, I'm just going to feed out there. Just there, look, just out in front of me. Just see if we can get out there. Right, okay, so I'm going to kick off on double dead maggot, and I'll let you know how we go on. Okay, I'll check in with you in about an hour, let you know how I'm getting on. Oh, it's come off.
Interested to see what
That was
scale on there.
Eh? No, it's a leaf. I knew that. I knew that were an eel.
What elastic have you got in there? About a 10?
It's the MIDI H12.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. It's soft but good.
Has it got that? It ain't got a core in, is it? Is it?
It's the reactor core
Yeah,
elastic.
that's it.
This is. It's not hollow. It's
No.
reactor core.
No. I don't like hollow elastic, but then.
No, it stretches too much.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Especially in here. Jesus.
Oh yeah,
All down,
yeah.
You know.
But yeah, it's just. That's all you needed, that, isn't it? An eel going all over the place. Well, I've been fishing an hour, guys. I've had one bite and lost a big eel. Really slow going, but then even on the good pegs over there it's slow going at the minute. Well, after you losing that big eel, this is the first bite I've had. Oh, nice little tent. So hopefully things will start to improve now. Been fishing 2.5 hours. It's absolutely rock hard at the minute. A long way to go if I want to get double figures. Oh, just got to make sure any slime or anything is off. Try again. Well, it's proving to be a really difficult day. Probably because we've had non-stop rain for the last 3 or 4 days here in Lincoln. I've managed the tents and the crucian and lost that eel. There was about 7 of us fishing around the Lake Lisbon and none of them's had anything, so I'm quite pleased that I've caught, to be honest. The lake's gone really still at the moment. Well, what can I say about that? I failed miserably in getting double figures. Nobody's head out round the lake at all. I've had three bites. Sorry, 4 bites. I'll just show you. Now, a nice tench, only a small one, about £1.5, and I've had a lovely crucian, which would be about £1.5, I would think that. Nice fish. It's worth coming, just catch that. You can't beat a nice crucian, can you? Beautiful fish. Let's get him back. Not forgetting the one little perch. Oh, so I think I've ended up with about £3. That's been rock hard. I've had the little perch, the crucian in the tent. I've lost a big eel. It was a big eel, but that's just how it is. Right, if they're not hooked properly. Didn't bite me off or anything. Got the hook back, but that's how it is. But I've got to be pleased with that. I mean, there was lots fishing on the lake today, and nobody's had out. I'm the only one who's caught out, so. Just shows you how fishing can be, but I said I'd always keep it real, and I will. Like, got to show it warts and all. So anyway, hope you enjoyed that little video. Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and as always, look after yourselves, take care, and enjoy your fishing.